Hey there, Teacher Chanel here. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If it is your second time or third time or 11th time, hey girl, hey. All right, so I am continuing on with the Q&A series that I started today because I literally just finished filming the first one, but you're getting this video on a different day. Okay, so I have another question, and it says she feels like she's in a negative headspace. She meditates twice a day but cannot seem to shake it. Do you have any suggestions on how to get out of a negative headspace? Okay, so how do you get out of a negative headspace? You think different thoughts. I know that some people, I don't know what it is, but some people make this whole process more difficult than it needs to be, or than it should be. The easiest way to shift an experience is to change your point of view or perspective. Okay, so I'll give you guys an example. I just keep hitting these leaves. I'll give you guys an example. So like I said in the last video, as of today, right now, we have been in Texas experiencing some really cold weather. It actually snowed. Hold up, there was this meme going around Instagram that my child sent to me, and it said, "I can't believe it snowed." Girl, almost took me out of here. So yes, it's snowed in Houston, which is super rare, and the lights have been going out, the water going out has been out for some people. The water pressure is really low. It's a boil notice for the water. The data has been non-existent. Like, it has been a whole lot of extraness and otherness, and it was very frustrating. Like, it's very frustrating because I'm a very creative person, and if I can't create, then I fall into this slump of depression and frustration, and it's just all bad, right? So I was really kind of aggravated, to be honest, because life had kind of paused and we were having to readjust to this whole not having lights thing, and it being freezing. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw that I was actually cooking in the fireplace. So I mean, it was cute at first because the kids got to see snow, and I got to see and touch and feel and even taste snow for the first time, and it was cool, but I was quickly over it. So I really had to, the other day, tell myself that, hold up, it could be worse, right? There are people who their homes are ruined because the pipes burst, or they've been without water this entire time, or without lights this entire time, or they don't have food. And you know, that has not been our experience, because we do have food and the lights have been on and off, but thank God they were on at some point in time, yada yada, right? So I really had to tell myself that you really need to shift and think differently, right? And within a few minutes of me just stating what I was grateful for and looking at the positives, the lights came back on. It's crazy, right? They didn't stay on, but they were on for several hours, and I was able to quench my thirst of a YouTube video, because I hadn't seen a YouTube video in days because my data is not working in the house. So although it didn't stay on, I was able to get some things done. We were able to wash clothes and do some housework before they were cut off again. But I really truly believe that me just shifting my energy and going into a place in a state of gratitude, the lights literally came on within minutes. So how do you get out of a negative headspace? You simply shift your perspective. Start to focus on the things that you are grateful for. Yes, it sounds cliche AF, But when you're thinking about the things that you do have, right, then what happens is it raises your frequency so that you can attract more things to have, right? More things that you actually want, right? Versus dwelling on the negative, this is what's happening, woe is me, whatever, and then you're just going to attract more of those negative experiences, right? What we focus on does what? It expands, right? Where energy goes, where energy, I always say that backwards, where energy flows, energy goes. So if you're putting your energy into what you don't have and what's not going right, and when you wish you were, and all of these things, then that's all by universal law you're going to be able to attract, period, point blank, right? So if there's something about your life that you don't like, you simply get up and do something different. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. I wish I could give you this this bomb formula that if you don't like the circumstances and the experiences that you have been having, then you just have to do something differently, because what you have been doing has gotten you these results. If you want different results, you have to do different things, right? So we really need to have that come to Jesus moment with ourselves and ask ourselves, you know, what has my part been in this? Have I been going hard enough? Have I been disciplined enough? Like, what has been my role to create this experience? At the end of the day, that's kind of what we need to do, but that's what we don't want to do, because we don't really want to face ourselves and the fact that more than likely we attracted this. More than likely we got ourselves into this position based on poor decisions that we have made, or whatever the case may be. But we need to come to terms with the role that we played in this particular manifestation, because remember, I told you that everything is a manifestation, good or bad, right? You can manifest a mess the same way you can manifest a miracle. So you need to shift your perspective and get yourself out of that funk, because the longer you stay there, the more you're going to be there. Okay? The longer you stay there, the more things are going to come and experiences that are going to come that's going to keep you right where you are. So don't stay there. Okay? The longer you stay there, the worse it's going to get, right? So that, in a nutshell, is how you get out of a negative headspace, is you shift your perspective, right? So if to the left of me was a view of, I don't know, a house on fire, okay? A building on fire was over here, and I don't really like that view. That makes me feel sad, that lowers my vibration, because someone is losing a property by fire, right? Looking in this direction. But then I shift my direction, my focus over here, and over in this direction is beautiful clear water. It's a sandy beach. The sun is out. Over here it's very smoky. The sky is very cloudy because of the smoke, but over here it's very clear and very sunny, and the waters are beautiful, right? Two different energies. Over here is like, it's gloomy, it's dark because of the smoke, it's sad because someone just lost a property, hopefully they have insurance, you know. And then over here is just beautiful nature, you know. It gives two different energies. So you can either think about the fact that your bank account is negative, right? Or you can think, well, why did my bank account go into the negative? Okay, I had to pay my rent, or I had to pay my mortgage. And although my bank account is negative at this point in time, I am grateful that my mortgage payment or rent payment actually went through, right? So even though I'm in a negative, we still have a roof over our heads, because overdraft protection or whatever, right? So even though the circumstances may be horrible and it may be a little challenging to find some good in the experience, you're gonna have to find some good in the experience, right? So did at least your bills get paid, which caused your account to go into the negative? Let's be grateful that we have lights, because like I said, a lot of people in Texas have been without lights and really don't know when the lights are going to come back on, right? So we just have to find things to be grateful for, because then you'll start to see things, opportunities present themselves, and things get better. Like, it's not the end of the world. This is a pretty tough situation in this moment, but the way that you attract better experiences and really shift yourself out of this energy over here is you focus on what you want, right? You focus on that. You focus on what you do have, and be grateful for the things that you have, and just simply shift your perspective, right? How do you drown out a negative experience? You replace it with a positive one. How do you drown out a negative thought? You replace it with a positive one. Y'all get where I'm going? So anyway, I hope that this video helped. Make sure that you share it with a friend. Go ahead and thumbs it up and comment down below and let me know if this did help you. Also, make sure that you check out the description box to head on over to my website, readysetmanifest.co, to check out my online manifestation / mindset course, which is absolutely going to change your life. So make sure that you check it out. Follow me on Instagram at Tedra Chanel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.